Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what makes you so beautiful. So we have three piles today. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow and it helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. And it's a great way for you to show an energetic exchange for the one that I am giving you here today. And I'm so grateful for that exchange. So thank you very much for that ahead of time. And if you guys would like to give an even bigger exchange, you can find my PayPal and my Cash App link in the description box below, along with my Amazon wish list as well. And you can donate through those options. Also, my esty shop is down there too. If you guys enjoy some of the paintings on my channel, you can find some of them on my esty shop. And that's pretty much what I have to say on that. Anyway, so let's get started with pile 1. What makes you guys so beautiful? So, I feel like for a very small amount of you, you may have lost everything you owned in some sort of house fire. It doesn't even have to be a house fire. I feel like a lot of you have lost everything that you had or everything that you were working on very hard. You lost a lot. And yet, throughout everything you have faced and been through, you have had a smile on your face and you have managed to stand strong and stand tall. You are very confident, you have a lot of self-esteem. You're very self-assured. You are very trusting and you have a lot of faith. You have a lot of faith, you have a lot of persistence, you have a lot of determination. You are somebody very solid, very grounded, very stable. Regardless of everything that you've been going through, you are very stable. I feel like you are starting at the beginning, kind of working your way up and out of some sort of hardship that you have been pushed into in some way. Some of you guys could also have a very particular relationship with insects or bugs. You could be somebody who really doesn't want to hurt anything, unless, of course, it is actually hurting you in some way. And once again, I feel like a lot of you could have lost a lot of money, but I feel like you have a lot of luck on your side as well. And I feel like you have a lot of good things coming to you, a lot of fortune coming to you, especially for your ability to remain strong and stable and faithful throughout all the hardships that you have faced. You are really just a very strong person, a very dynamic person, a very flexible person, a very adaptable person. You're somebody that can really go with the changes. I feel like you've been through a lot of transformations throughout your life and you've had to go through a lot of different things, but you somehow manage to come through each time like you are born new. And then I feel like a lot of you are very old souls who have been here several times as well. For a lot of you, we have Scorpio, passionate. You're a very mysterious person as well. Cancer, imaginative. Leo, generous. So you have a very big imagination. You're very sensitive. You're very intuitive. You are very emotions based, but at the same time, you don't let just anyone into your energy. You are not codependent and you will not sacrifice your freedom or your peace for stability in other areas of your life. You prefer to do things on your own if doing things with a group is going to cause problems. I feel like a lot of you are very, very mysterious. You play your cards close to your chest. You keep a lot to yourself. Some of you may even keep a little bit of your emotional truths to yourself as well. You're very giving, generous, vibrant, powerful, bright. You are inspiring. You're a leader. You are courageous. You are brave. You are strong. You're very strong. And you have a lot of faith. Very strong with a lot of faith. We have J, V, junior varsity. Some of you could have played sports in school. Some of you may play sports now. D, N, DNR, do not resuscitate. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but that's coming to mind. L, javelin. N, B, once again with the sports. P, NBA. Some of you could have played basketball. N, A, hey, A is actually here. Nan, nad, nap. Land, pal, plan. Palm, M. W, your hands could be very soft, very supple, very beautiful. P, you could have a lot of healing capabilities in your hands as well. B, I, B, so some of you could be massage therapists, things like that. G, J, gal, jail, pale, bomb, bland, win, web, wand, gall, glib, malnourished. Some of you may have even gone through a time period where you really didn't have enough to eat and things like that. Napalm. Some of you could have even been somewhere where it was kind of war-torn at one point. Let's see what else we have here. We have multifaceted, creative, quirky, and a good multitasker can make something from nothing, very out there, a bit over the top, very grounded, can do so many different things and is very good at them. So you're a good multitasker. You are really good at many different things. You have a lot of different hobbies, a lot of different skills, a lot of different ways that you enjoy expressing yourself as well. And you are really good at making something from nothing, probably because most of you, I feel like, have gone through some sort of financial hardship in your life. And so you know how to make do with what you have and how to be grateful with very little. You have very good morals and walk your talk. So you're somebody with very good morals. You walk your talk. You don't just sit there and talk about everything and never actually do anything. You are the type of person that if you say something, it gets done. You are a very loving soul. Animals, the earth, people, and plants are all very important to you, and you stand up to protect them all with fiery passion. Never let others talk you out of that or cause you to turn away. You are passionate and believe in equality and respect for all life. You are not crazy. Like I said, some of you may have a very rare relationship with bugs to the point that you really don't want to hurt them unless they're hurting you. I'll put it this way. All the spiders stay alive in my house because I don't want 5,000 bugs in here, and guess what? The spiders keep all those bugs out of here, and they don't bother me. I don't bother them. But at the same time, I didn't even kill the flies in my trailer this year. Although I did let some spiders move into my windows. I asked them to stay in the windows, and they actually stayed in the windows, which sounds crazy. But, I feel like you are people who definitely get that and understand that you're not crazy. You really do believe in equality and respect for all life, and you value it. You believe in yourself and others, and you never judge. You guide and inspire from a place of love. You are very giving and pure. You care deeply for all of life. You help others whenever you can. You have a bleeding heart, and that is an amazing thing in this hard, cold world. Always keep your hope and belief alive. So you are somebody who just is amazingly beautiful. It doesn't matter how little you have to give, you will still continue to give, and you will receive because of this. You know that all your needs will be met. You will be taken care of. I feel like a lot of you have lived off the grace of God at some point in your life or multiple times in your life, but you are somebody that really just believes in loving and giving love and giving light everywhere you go. We have deer and bee. You're very observant. You notice a lot of things that others miss. You are very perceptive. You have a lot of spiritual gifts as well for this pile. You are somebody that can network very well, very efficiently. You really get out there. You meet a lot of different people. You have worked with a lot of different people, and all these people really find you to be a very calming, sweet, loving energy and essence to be around. They really see you as somebody who's very observant, very knowledgeable. When there's any sign of trouble, you happen to move the other direction. So it's like you sense the trouble coming before it even gets there to you. 8 of air, the 10 of water, and the child. So you could have a child. And if you do, you're a very beautiful mother. You create a very loving, beautiful space for your children. You're a hard worker. You are very positive, very joyful, very high vibrational. You have the spirit of a child. Even if you're a very old soul, you have the spirit of a child and you have the wisdom of 120-year-old. I mean, you're very wise, but at the same time, you are very childlike. You are very loving unconditionally. You're very mothering, very nurturing, very caring, very beautiful and pure in your intentions. You spend a lot of time healing, and like I said before, you may even have healing capabilities through your hands and through your touch. You are somebody who, I don't feel like you, if you have children, I don't feel like you like to feed them a lot of sweets either. You like to spread positivity and joy and light, and you like to lead the path on that for other people. You are somebody who really brings a very different vibration to this earth around you, and we could really use this vibration. You're a light worker. A light worker who is very beautiful and pure. All the work that you do, all the intentions that you have, it's all serving a greater purpose of love, unity, light, respect, care, abundance, fertility, beauty. You are somebody who fights to save the planet, fights to save the animals, fights to save the children. You are somebody who fights for what's right, and you work very hard towards a blending between all the species of this earth and all the different colors and all the different aspects. Wow, you guys are amazing. So anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, who you might be, what you might be facing, what challenges you have overcome. And all of that really helps other people too. So share what you have to say about those things, because people can learn from you just as much as they can from me. So anyway, have a beautiful night or day, and I will see you guys next time. Pile 2. So for you guys, let's see what makes you so beautiful. You are amazing at divining, for one thing. You are also amazing at understanding and seeing when you need to hide your gifts and when you can express them. You are also somebody who, the cold never bothered me anyway. It's kind of like that energy. You don't mind being alone. You don't mind being cast out into the cold. You don't mind being disowned by everybody you know and everybody you love. I feel like you have dealt with a lot of narcissists at different points throughout your life. You have learned very well how to gray rock. You have also even dealt with a lot of ghosting, a lot of breadcrumbing from people too. You are somebody who speaks very fluently, very effectively, very efficiently. Your speaking brings transformation to the lives of others around you. I feel like you guys went through a lot of heartbreak and you have a lot of cold energy at this moment. You may need to heal a little bit more so that you can be a little bit more open and receptive to love around you and beauty around you. You may not be noticing all the beautiful things around you right now or within yourself right now, because you might be mourning a loss in some way. There's a bell on here. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Look, Daddy, paste it. I don't know why I'm so stuck on It's a Wonderful Life, but you know what? Some of you guys might be feeling like it's just time to not be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. Why do I have to continue being here? Can't you just take me out of here? Maybe it would be even better if I was just never born to begin with. You guys may have went through a lot of hopelessness, worthlessness, just feelings of lack, inadequacy, not being good enough, like you didn't matter, like what you had to offer this world didn't matter. And I feel like the universe is trying to wake you up to how amazing amazing you are and how many lives you have touched and affected through your speech, through your beauty, through your love, through your light. And with your heart being cold, you are not making the same effect on this world as you once were. So it is time to work very hard towards healing your root, towards healing your self-esteem, your self-respect, your self-love, to come back into that pure energy again so that you can speak from your heart again the way that you once did. It's time to come back to yourself and time to move away from those who have hurt you mentally and emotionally, physically, whatever it is. It's time to move away from those things. It's time to cut the cords. It is time to really open up to the beauty that is you, because you are an amazing, beautiful person who really brings so many great, amazing things into this world, especially when you are speaking openly and freely. And you may have learned how to hide a lot of your gifts, a lot of your beauty, a lot of your things because they didn't matter to people, or because it caused people to react to you negatively, because these people were jealous of the gifts you possessed, or these people were upset by your presence and the way that you made them feel about themselves. You made them look in the mirror and they didn't like that, so they tried to project that onto you and make you feel that way about yourself instead of seeing the truth about them. Pisces, intuitive. Aries, courageous. Virgo, practical. Libra, charming. So those could be your signs. They may not be. You're somebody who's very deeply compassionate, loving, beautiful, generous, kind, giving, sweet, caring. Somebody who believes in right and wrong, and somebody who always tries to do what's fair, just, balanced. You may be a little bit indecisive at times, but I feel like that's because you're not following that love, you're not following that light, you're not following your heart. You are listening to some outside sources who may be very overly critical or overly demanding of your time or your energy, or they may be causing you to dislike yourself in some way to keep you from walking away from them because they feel very insecure, those kind of things. You're also somebody who's very logical, very balanced, very grounded, and you are also somebody who's very fiery, somebody who can really you cause a lot of drama and scenes. And it's not because you're intentionally doing that. It's just by being yourself, and your beautiful self will cause those scenes. And so you may try to shy away from causing those scenes because you feel like you're causing bad things, but you're not the one causing anything bad. You're just exposing things that have been hidden. So don't worry about, I feel like a lot of you spend a lot of time in shame and guilt when you really shouldn't be. T, E, tea time, T for two. Q, W, Z, M, Z, O, T, zone, Zamzos, T, N, U, ton, tomb, tune, S, G. You can really hold a tune if you sing too. You sing very well, and I feel like you may have even stopped doing a whole lot of that as well. Sung, yeah, we have sung, we have sang. Oh, sorry, there is no A. We have sing. R, ring. N, R, Z, C, X, K, Q, A. There is an A. So we have sing, sang, sung. Some of you could be Asian. Please don't be offended by that. But that's what that made me think of. Shang Tsung. Tsunami. You have a wealth of emotions within you. You really are just this beautiful, amazing person. Maze Master. You are really good at finding your way out of hard situations. You're really good at discerning situations. You're really good at using your intelligence to get through things or figure things out. Meta. Aztec, Inca. You could be indigenous in some form or another. Tame, time, tine, rain. Ramesses, Rasmutin. You could really like to learn about a lot of different things too. Montezuma. You could really like to learn about history. You could really like to delve into many different things that other people don't think about. Zinc. Zinc oxide. I'm not sure what that is, but somebody may know. Ozarks. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? Where the red fern grows. You have a lot of faith, and you put in the work to go with it. So, what else makes you beautiful? You are an amazing leader who always leads by example. Your strength is an inspiration to everyone in your life, even the haters. They are awestruck by your power. So you are somebody who really leads. You lead. You lead by example, and you put in the hard work. You put in the time. You put in the effort. Like I said before, you're a very fair person, a very balanced person, somebody who believes in justice and doing what's right, somebody who believes in being there for others and taking care of things. You're a very responsible person as well. You could be a very responsible parent too, if you are a parent, and your kids really look up to you because you don't just tell them, oh, do what I say, not what I do. You actually do what you want them to be doing. You are so good at your job. You are good with people, and you are very considerate. You are good with money, and you can make it stretch easily. So you're somebody who is really good at a lot of different things. You're good at communicating to people. You're good at working with people. You're good at handling your finances, and you're good at doing a lot with very little. Your smile is breathtaking. Your laugh sounds like heaven. You glow and radiate so much happiness. You guide me to my inner child. So you may guide a lot of different people to their inner child. You may guide them to find that happy, joyful, youthful energy within them again. And you're just this bright, shining light in the world, really. So love yourself already, damn it. I feel like I'm really trying to convince you of this. You send out so much love, even to those who most feel like don't deserve it. You feel and you know different. Keep being you. Don't ever change your heart because of those hurtful, nasty people who have stomped all over it. Remember that hurt people, and that's why hurt people have hurt you. Is because hurt people, and you're there to help a lot of hurt people, which kind of means you run into a lot of hurt people who tend to lash out at you. But don't allow that to hurt you to the core, if you know what I mean. It's a projection of their own crap. It is nothing to do with you. It is everything to do with them. Eagle, turtle, 11 of emotion, 11 of cups, emotion and intellect. The 8, card 8, death and rebirth. And the ace of I want to say that's fire. I want to say that is wands. You really have a lot of new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of perceiving things, understanding things. You are a very passionate person who has a lot of new beginnings. You are so inspiring to others. You are inspiring because of your ability to be cast out and squished down and broken, and then to rise back up again, new, wiser, stronger, better than ever. You are very emotionally intelligent. You are very intelligent in general, but you are very, very emotionally intelligent. You know what is going on inside the heart and minds of most people around you and why they are acting or behaving in the ways that they are. You're a very independent person, somebody who really stands out from the crowd. You are a shining beacon of hope and a leader to those who look up to you. You are somebody who is able to shed the old and to step into the new. You are somebody you are birthing a new way of thinking and a new way of being into this world. And slow and steady wins the race. So do not give up on this journey, on this path, because whatever you're working on, whatever you are doing, whatever you are acting towards, whatever you're passionate about is going to bring so much greatness into this world. And it just takes some time for that much greatness to be birthed into this world. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might be going through, who you are, what you might be working on, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see what makes you so beautiful. You are somebody who really brings peace when you communicate. You communicate with purity, with honesty, with integrity. You are somebody who does not try to deceive others or manipulate or use others. You are somebody who is very on point in the way that you see things and the way that you believe things. You're a very hard worker. You're very solid, very stable, very grounded in a lot of ways. I feel like for a lot of you, you are somebody who has had to deal with a lot of addictions in your life, or a lot of codependencies in some way in your life, whether that's you or the other people around you. I feel like when you are going through your downs in life, you have a tendency not to drag others into your problems, or to, if you're doing things that others don't agree with or don't like, or don't want around themselves or their families, you are somebody who will be honest and who will not come around them. You may want to work on ghosting. Some of you may not let them know why you're not coming around. But you don't want to bring drama or trouble into other people's lives. You're a very pure soul. You have very pure intentions. You are really somebody who has a lot of power as well. We have the Pizza Hut magnet. Delivery or carry out. 2017 could be important in some way. The number 55 or 555 could be important as well. You're somebody who brings a lot of transformation and transitions. You are somebody that you may even work at some sort of fast food restaurant, or some sort of customer service related field. You could also bring a lot of luck to others, or you may, I feel like a lot of you are very equal in your give and take, especially of your heart energy. I noticed the 66 on here. Elko's Place Rewards, 7/1/2019. Red Lion Hotel and Casino. So you're somebody who really has a very big heart. You have a very big heart. I feel like you enjoy having fun as well. Hey, fun. You enjoy having fun. You enjoy doing fun things. You enjoy the luxuries of life. You enjoy life in general. You like to live life. You're not here just to exist. You are here to live life. Big Al's Food, Drinks, Bowling, Arcade, fun card. You are somebody who brings a lot of fun and joy wherever you go. Other people may sometimes take advantage of that energy as well. We have Trustworthy, Taurus. Capricorn, Ambitious. And Aquarius, Friendly. So you are somebody who's very friendly. You're a bright, shining star. You are somebody who is made to stand out. You are somebody who loves home, family, food. You are somebody who works very hard. You're a hard worker. Sometimes you could be a workaholic. That could be the codependency as well. You could have a tendency to forget about the people in your life who matter most, because you are so focused on whatever goal it is that you're focused on at that time. So make sure that you are paying attention to that if that's the case. You're somebody who is very homey feeling. You feel like home to others. You feel like somebody they've known for a very long time when they meet you. You are also somebody that is different, very different. Very different. You kind of pride yourself on being different. You stand out, and you're very seen for whatever your differences are. D, Q, Dairy Queen. Y, Dynasty. S, H, E, Destiny. F, O, N, Y, U, Huns. Hone, honed. Honey. Shod, shoe. Honey is reminding me of the movie Honey. You could be somebody who dances very well. You could be somebody who even comes up with dance routines very well. Y, yes. Y, C, Z, Z, E, dizzy, desi. W, E, we, wed, when. Why, what, when, where, why, who. You could be somebody who asks a lot of questions. Coy, shy. You could be somebody who comes off as shy as well. Went. Whose. Hector. Garcia. Melatonin. Sun, Sony, Sonia. Phony. Eyes. Eyed. You can see through people who are fake as well. I feel like a lot of you can see through people who are fake. Deed, weed. Wind. Wind. You stand up for what you believe in. You always do what you feel is right. You never back down from a confrontation, but you rarely start one unless it's needed. So you always try to do what's right. That's what I was saying before about if you feel like somebody isn't going to want something around, you won't bring it around them. You are somebody that really tries to be there for your friends, for your family, for your loved ones, although sometimes you could get a little too caught up with other things. Wean. Feed. Feed me, Seymour. I don't know why, but that is coming up. You are a hard worker and you are very good at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations. Your positivity is overflowing, especially when you are working on your passions. When you sing, no one can look away. It's like heaven opened up and a choir of angels heard. Some of you may be interested in pile 1. I think it was pile 1 that had something about singing in it. You're somebody who works very hard. You're good at breaking the chains. You're good at overcoming addictions. You're good at overcoming toxic situations. Your positivity is overflowing. Especially when you're working on things that you're passionate about, that you enjoy doing. You are a really amazing singer. Your voice may hold a lot of power when you do sing. You are very positive and joyful, and others may not think it's genuine. Joke's on them because it is. They can't get to you and bring you down because you are used to darkness being attracted to the light that you possess, and you know how to handle it. So, you are somebody who has a lot of beauty to offer this world, and because of that, you attract a lot of nasty ones into your life. But you know how to handle it. You know how to deal with it. You know what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say, and it's because you're used to the darkness being attracted to the light that you have, and you're also used to spreading that light. That light does spread and touch the darkest portals, even when they are so dark that everybody thinks it's not coming out of that darkness. You still bring light. It's like it doesn't matter where you enter, you lighten up the entire atmosphere, the entire mood, the entire room. You know when people are being phony. You know when they're putting on a show. You know when, and I also feel like you get people to understand what it might feel like to walk in another person's shoes. We have the crone. We have the 8 of water, I think. We have heaven and earth, or the 11 of earth. We have the 12 of earth, or the 12 of water, the scribe. We have the whale, a lot of water energy here, the camel, and the unicorn. Water energy mixed with earth energy and air energy. So you are very grounded and down to earth, very logical, very communicative, very intelligent, but you are also sensitive, emotional, intuitive. You have a lot of spiritual gifts, I feel like, for this pile as well. You have the ability to be very non-judgmental, very open-minded. You are somebody who believes in the magic. You are somebody who has been through immense hardship, but it doesn't matter what you go through, because you have the strength within yourself to be able to push through, to get through, to be able to overcome, to be able to get to the other side. You are somebody who can travel very, very long distances with very, very little to get you there. You are somebody who has had to overcome so much in your life, so much. And that's why you're this deeply compassionate, empathetic, emotional, intuitive being. You have walked in so many different pairs of shoes that you know what it's like to walk in those shoes. And so that's why you're able to enlighten other people to what it's like to walk in the shoes of another as well. You are somebody who pulls heaven down to this earth in a way, especially through your written word. If you are somebody who is a writer, you are somebody who would make a beautiful, amazing writer. You have the ability to heal this world through your writing. You are somebody very rooted, very connected to this earth, very grounded, but at the same time, your arms are outstretched to the heavens above, and you receive a lot of signs, synchronicities, messages, intuitive downloads, things like that, while at the same time remaining very grounded, very logical, very stable. You are somebody who is very, very wise. You are a wise elder, a wise leader, somebody that people look up to. Somebody that people look to for their beliefs, for knowledge, for understanding of how to overcome hardship, of how to make it through hardship. You are somebody that is able to walk away from the things that hurt you or pull you down, the things that are not good for you. You are able to leave those behind, and you are able to show others the path and the truth of how to work their way out of these problems, of how to realize that sometimes they are hurting themselves through self-sabotage and things like that. You are somebody who has a lot of wisdom within yourself as well as without. You are somebody who can communicate about the pain that you have experienced, the emotions that you have felt, the things that you have gone through. And this communication brings brings truths to light. It brings people new perspectives, new understandings, new ideas, new ways of thinking and speaking about things. You are somebody who has a wealth of knowledge and beauty within you, and you share this to the world around you. You are a true leader, a true visionary, and a true inspiration to the world at large, and you are a very beautiful energy. You are somebody who knows that you have both light and dark aspects, and you do not deny either of them. You accept them, you embrace them, and you work hard to be able to use both in a good way for the world around you, instead of falling victim to the darker aspects of yourself, and instead of denying them out of existence until you become them. Anyway, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. You guys are a very beautiful soul, an amazing soul, somebody who brings a lot of peace to this world, a lot of love to this world, a lot of beauty to this world, and a lot of strength to this world. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, who you are, what you're working on, what you do in your life to overcome things. The knowledge you have within you, like I said before, is something that can really help the world around you. So don't be afraid to share those things and express those things, because it could help more people than you would ever even realize. And that's pretty much what I got for you guys. So I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.